Welcome to video 2 in lesson 2 in sections 3 and 4. Here we're going to continue to write equations in slope-intercept form. So in this video, when we write equations, we're going to be given 2 points. So for example 1, we have to determine the equation of the line that passes through the points negative 10, 5 and 4, 40. So to do this, we'll start by finding the slope. So we'll use our slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if we label the first set of points x1, y1 and the second set of points x2, y2, we would have 40 minus 5 over 4 minus negative 10. And when we simplify that, we get 35 over 14. Now we can simplify this even further by dividing by 7 to give us 5 over 2. So now we're going to follow the same steps we had in the previous video when we were given a slope and a point. Because now that we have a slope and we have several points, it's the same process. So you can go ahead now and plug your slope into the equation, y equals mx plus b. Then we can plug either point into the equation for the x and y values. So in the previous video, we were just given 1 point, but now we're given 2. So you can pick negative 10, 5 or 4, 40 to plug in for x and y. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to choose the first one. I'll replace y with 5 and x with negative 10. So now we got to work on solving for b. So you can write negative 10 as a fraction if you like, and then reduce the 2 and negative 10 to give you 1 in the denominator and negative 5 in the numerator. So multiplying 5 times negative 5 and then dividing that by 1 times 1 gives you negative 25. So now to solve for b, I'll bring that negative 25 over to the left, and when I add that with the 5, I get b to be 30. So now I can just put my slope and y-intercept together now and write my equation to be y equals 5 over 2x plus 30. Now we're going to do the same thing again with some different points. Here we have 5, negative 17 and negative 3, negative 9. So let's start by finding the slope. So we have our slope formula. So if we say that negative 9 is y2 and negative 17 is y1, we would have that in the numerator. And in the denominator, we would have negative 3 minus 5. So I'll reduce that to 8 over negative 8, which equals negative 1. So now let's plug negative 1 into y equals mx plus b. And then plug a point, doesn't matter which one. This time I'll choose the second point. I'll replace x with negative 3 and y with negative 9. Now we just need to simplify this so we can solve for b. So we'd have negative 9 equals 3 plus b. And bringing over that 3 to the left-hand side, making it negative 3, gives me a b value of negative 12. So now writing the equation, I would have y equals negative 1x, or simply negative x, minus 12. So that's how you can write a linear equation using 2 points. You can now move on to the next video in this lesson.